Today's Gospel Friday, October 24th, 2025. First reading. A reading from the letter of St. Paul to the Romans, 7, verses 18 to 24. Brothers and sisters, I know that good does not dwell within me, that is, in my flesh. For I have the desire to do what is right, but not the ability to carry it out. For I do not do the good I want, but the evil I do not want is what I do. Now if I do what I do not want, it is no longer I who do it, but the sin that dwells within me. So I find this law at work. When I want to do good, evil is close at hand. For in my inner being I delight in God's law, but I see another law at work in my body, waging war against the law of my mind and making me a prisoner of the law of sin that dwells in my body. Wretched man that I am, who will rescue me from this body of death? Thanks be to God, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Today's Psalm, Psalm 119 verses 66 and 68, 76, 77, 93, 94. Teach me, Lord, your decrees. Teach me goodness, prudence, and knowledge, for I trust in your commandments. You are good and do what is good. Teach me your decrees. Let your kindness comfort me, according to your promise to your servant. May your compassion come to me that I may live, for your law is my delight. I will never forget your commandments, for through them you give me life. I am yours, save me, for I seek your precepts. Gospel of the day, a reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke 12 verses 54 to 59. At that time, Jesus said to the crowds, when you see a cloud rising in the west, you say at once, a shower is coming, and so it happens. And when you feel the south wind blowing, you say, it will be hot, and it happens. You hypocrites! You know how to interpret the appearance of the earth and the sky, but how is it that you do not know how to interpret this present time? Why do you not judge for yourselves what is right? If you are going with your opponent to a magistrate, make an effort to settle with him on the way, lest he drag you before the judge, and the judge hand you over to the officer, and the officer throw you into prison. I tell you, you will not get out until you have paid the last penny. Reflection on today's Gospel. Who will rescue me from this body of death? In his letter to the Romans, St. Paul expresses a deeply evangelical truth that he held firmly within his heart, while also keeping in mind his audience, to whom he felt indebted through his mission. In chapter 7, he opens his soul to help them understand that the whole human being is called to salvation. It is true that one can consider this from two perspectives: the inner man, representing reason and spirit, and the outer man, representing the senses and the capacity to perceive. Yet the person is one whole being with unity in action, and of course, in moral responsibility. Paul confides that he experiences within himself two opposing forces: a tendency toward evil dwelling in his sensual nature, and the pull toward good from his rational and spiritual side. His struggle was not to yield to sin, but to let his spirit be drawn toward God. Though he did the evil he did not wish to do, his mind and will were directed toward the good. This point deserves clarification. Even after baptism, which forgives sin and grants grace, the life of God, there remains what the Church calls fomes peccati, the inclination to sin. This inclination is not itself sin, but the struggle to overcome it becomes a source of merit. Paul's message is clear. Christ has freed us from sin, and he will also free us from the inclination to evil when this life struggle is over, provided we do our part. Why do you not know how to interpret the present time? Jesus wants his followers to live with maturity and discernment. This means being attentive to what truly matters and acting justly toward others. In the Bible, especially in the New Testament, the word justice carries a deep sense rooted in our relationship with God, which we call religion. Yet, it also means giving each person what is rightfully theirs. The owner of the vineyard who paid the agreed wage to all who worked throughout the day did no injustice. Matthew 20 verse 13. The Pharisees, however, were unjust because, though they paid tithes on herbs, they neglected to act with justice. Matthew 23 verse 23. And those who act unjustly will face punishment. Luke 13 verse 28. Do not wait until tomorrow to open your heart, for later it may be too late. Thank you for listening. We look forward to sharing the next Gospel with you.